Hi Light Warriors, I'm so excited to connect with you guys. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having an incredible month. So we're going to be doing a manifesting meditation. So let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'm tuning in from Santa Monica, California. So let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, or let me know in the comments. Also, I'll be talking about what you need for this meditation. Oh, that's so beautiful. We have people from New Zealand, from Poland, from South Carolina. So for this meditation, we're going to be needing crystals, water, a candle. We'll light our candle together, so don't worry. Don't light it yet. And we're also going to be needing essential oils if you have some, okay? So just go grab them right now and get them ready for our meditation, okay? So I love this. We have people from, let me scroll up, Missouri, Sweden, Arizona, Portland, South Carolina, Canada, Houston, Dallas, San Diego, Australia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, San Bernardino, South Carolina, Poland, and New Zealand. I love this. There are so many light warriors everywhere, and this is why this is so powerful when we unite, because we're really going to be able to connect our energies together and create a light grid all around the world. And this light grid that we're all going to be anchoring into each of our cities, our countries, our lands, our communities, our neighborhoods, our homes, it's going to be so powerful. So let me just fix this for a second. So also please spread the word. Go send this to a friend. Go send this to a loved one. Send this to another light warrior, another starseed, because the more people that we have in this meditation, the more powerful it will be for our manifestation. Okay, so for this meditation, I love this. We have 88 people live. I love this. 8 is a master number, and 8 is a number of abundance, and that's exactly where we're going to be transitioning to. We're going to be transitioning into the era of abundance, the golden age. And that's right, you are already abundant. It's sort of bringing in that abundance frequency into this 3D to 4D to 5D to 6D, because they're all happening at the same time. But it's up to us. It's our choice where we want to exist. Okay, so make sure you guys have some water. So honey, can you pass me some water, please? Also, let me go on Instagram to make sure that everyone knows that we're here. But how have you guys been feeling the energy? Let me know in the chat. We just had the Arcturian portal just a few days ago. So how have you been feeling? How's your energy levels? Are you getting vivid dreams? Are you I've been waking up in the middle of the night, which is something that does not normally happen to me. But let me know. Dong is saying that they're feeling tired. How are you feeling? Are you guys getting headaches? How's your appetite levels? How's your emotions? I love this. We have 111 people on the live. I love that so much. And can you pass me the chart from the refrigerator, please? Okay, so let me see. Erica saying calm and anxious, tired, yes, waking up at 3 to 4 a.m., exhausted and vivid dreams. Tule is saying so sleepy. Tui is saying so sleepy. I think I pronounced it right. Let me know if I'm not pronouncing that right. So Alexis said she was waking up at 5:55. That's so powerful. That's your spirit guides waking up at that time. And Jasmine, hey Jasmine. Jasmine said, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, wide awake, and then getting tired throughout the day. Yeah, I feel like, okay, I didn't know whether I was the only one, but I normally don't I don't wake up in the middle of the night, but there's just a lot of information that comes in between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. So much information comes in through the cosmos, because you guys might have heard this term before, but between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. it's known as the witching hour. And it's known as the witching hour because the ego is asleep and the veil between the different dimensions gets thinner. So that's why a lot of spirits are able to travel between the different planes, and your spirit guides are also coming to wake you up because they want to share some wisdom with you guys. So that's Christina said, I've been seeing 111 a lot. I've been seeing things while I'm driving. Wow, someone's saying, wow, I'm having so many vivid dreams. Ear ringing has been so frequent. I got my menses, my period 8 days early. Briar, Jasmine also woke up at 5:55. Oh, there's a powerful meteor shower happening tonight. Yeah, I forgot the name of that one. So that's perfect. You see, it's perfect that we're connecting, because we're also going to connect with our starseeds. Okay, we're going to connect with our starseed family. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so for this meditation, what we're going to do is we are going to be connecting with our starseed families to help us to move through this ascension process very smoothly. So a lot of what's been happening over these past few months, it's been this transitional period, right? And just please make sure you go grab some water. Also, I would recommend that you guys grab a notebook before, because I'm going to be sharing with you some messages that I got from the Arcturian portal and some messages I got from Spirit as well. So just jot down, because we're all going to be sharing downloads together. We're all channels. We all have this divine connection, and just write down any key phrases or any words that pop into your head, and share them in the chat as well, okay? Yeah, Jasmine, I definitely recommend you cleanse your space before we start this meditation. And I'll explain how we can do that, okay? So what you're going to need, hey everyone on Instagram, so join us on YouTube, because that's where we're going to be doing the meditation, okay? So what we're going to be needing for this meditation is crystals. So grab your crystals, grab essential oils if you have them. Also grab a big glass of water, okay? We're gonna start our meditation in like, maybe like at 6 o'clock, so in 20 minutes. And so before we start our meditation, I just wanna set some like context as to why did I call so many light warriors from around the world? You know, why did I hear this message from Spirit to call all of these light warriors, like, thank you for showing up? Because our world right now, it's changing at a pace that has never changed so fast before. So what's happening right now is we're ending a 26,000-year-old cycle, and because we're ending this 26,000-year-old cycle, we're entering another golden age. You may have heard of the age of Aquarius, the new age, new earth. There's many terms for it, but basically it took us 26,000 years as a human evolution, as a species, to get to where we are today, okay? And so because we're in this transitionary phase from third dimension to fifth dimension, we are going through a lot of chaos, a lot of transformation, and that's exactly what 2020 was about. 2012 was the start of the shift. 2020 is when the shift is happening, and this shift will continue to happen for the next 3 years, okay? Over the next 3 years, the matrix is gonna crumble. Very, like, it's crumbling before our eyes. If you actually see what's happening on the grand scale with everything that's happening with the media and the government and everything that's really happening on the world stage, it's a chess game. And right now, the people in power who don't want to lose their power, right? The ones who have been making sort of like the 3D structures, they don't want to give up their power. And so they're playing a chess game with sort of what's happening on the global stage. And what we're seeing now is we're seeing so much of humanity has awakened, and there's no way for them to... So join us on YouTube. So if you're on Instagram Live, click the link in our bio and it'll take you to our YouTube page, okay? See you guys soon. Okay, so I just want to get back to and put all my focus here, okay? So the people in power who were in charge of this matrix, this paradigm, this 3D dimension, right? The structures of these 3D, we can see that they're slowly disintegrating before our eyes. That's why there's so many protests all around the world, because people are slowly waking up. But this is gonna happen at an even more accelerated pace. Coronavirus was a big trigger for that, for all of us to wake up and realize that we're in this planet together. We are a human species together on this planet. And now it's time for our species our family on Earth to ascend, and Mother Earth is ascending too. Fortunately, not everyone on Earth wants us to ascend. So there's this chess game going on, and with this chess game, a lot of it is happening behind the scenes. There are different tools being used, right? And of course, I'm using one of the tools, social media, but we're using this in a way to empower us, okay? And that's why I'm shifting away from Instagram, because Instagram has been having so many restrictions. So make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we are going to be shifting our content here as there's changes going on in the different platforms, okay? And this is what we have to do, okay? It's not like we don't have anything to fear. We don't have anything to be angry about. I mean, you can be angry about it as long as you channel that anger into creativity, as long as you channel that anger into a healthy outlet. Because when we're in a space of anger, like what's happening all around the world, you know, as people are slowly waking up to the corruption, to the illusion, to all of these games that are happening on the world stage, people are starting to get hopeless, people are starting to get desperate, and they're getting angry. And so the thing about that is that we have to hold space for our community, because there's so many of human beings on this planet. There's like 7.4 billion people now on our planet, and we as light warriors, we're not just light warriors, all of us, we are leaders of the light. You know, we are here to create space for more of this light to come into our planet. And that's why you as a starseed, it's so important that you're here right now, because what we're going to do is we're gonna have some fun with the timelines, and we're gonna have some fun with alchemy and sacred geometry. What we're going to do is we're going to push space and time out of the way, and we're really gonna just manifest from this space where we are not being limited by space and time, and we're not limited by the constructs of the 3D world, but rather we're already creating the bridge between the 3rd dimension and the 5th dimension. And that is exactly why you are here right now. You chose to be reincarnated at this specific time in human history. Your soul knew that all of this transition was going to happen in 2020. Your soul knew exactly what was going to happen on Earth. This sort of showdown, right, between the duality and oneness, this showdown between the dark and the light. Your soul knew that this was going to happen, and your soul volunteered, and you were like, hey, I want to go back to Earth, and I want to reincarnate on Earth to help with this transition. Okay, so I just want to give you my gratitude, because I know it's not easy being alive, being a human in this plane right now. I know it's not hard. I know it's hard, so just have some compassion for yourself. And I just want to honor each of you. I want to honor myself, and I want to honor each of you for hearing this call, because this call to be reincarnated as a human, as a leader of the light, to be a part of this era, to be a part of this transition. This has not happened in 26,000 years. Okay, when we think about 2020 and 2012, that's 8 years, but guess what? This was 26,000 years in the making. So I just want to say thank you for coming all the way from the stars. I know it's fun being out in the stars and playing with the aliens and the spacecrafts and everything, and coming back to Earth. I know for some of us it wasn't that easy, being in a human body with our families, with the limitations that come with a human body, and also the triggers that come with being with other humans. I know it's difficult, and I just want to honor you for sticking through on this journey, because we really need you. We really need you here to speak your truth and to shine your light, because you came all the way from the stars. There's scientific proof of this. That science is going to slowly start coming out as we're moving from the 3rd dimension to the 5th dimension. Spirituality and science are not going to be separate anymore. They're going to be merging together, and so we're going to be seeing so much scientific breakthroughs when it comes to consciousness. And so just know that whatever you're feeling, your gut what your gut is telling you, what your intuition is telling you is right. You're not from here. You're not from this planet. You're from stars. You're from the stars, and you decided to come to Earth to help Earth. Now this is our planet, right? Because we are humans reincarnated on Earth. Now this is our home, and it's time to really create this home and bring it up to a higher frequency. So when we talk about the galactic, I know there's different people on this live that are at different stages on their spiritual journey, but my intention is to really bring all the light warriors from where, I don't care if you awakened 10 years ago, if you awakened 2 months ago or 2 days ago. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page, because our goal is the same. Our goal is to return back into our power. Our goal is to return back to our divinity, and remembering that we are love, and that is exactly why we're here. We're here to shine light on all the darkness, all the corruption, all that manipulation that's happening. Because when we shine our light, our individual light, because your individual light is so unique to you, and that's why it was so important that you joined this meditation, because you have DNA codes in your body. But guess what? You came from the stars, and you're also carrying light codes from the stars. These are high frequencies that on Earth have not existed yet, but because we're ending this 26,000-year-old cycle, we are now able to have these cosmic codes on Mother Earth, because Mother Earth, our planet, is now joining the Galactic Council. We are finally ascending to our star, and we're going to join a cosmic family, okay? But again, I know this process is difficult, because transformation, it's not always comfortable, right? Transformation is not comfortable at all. Think about the caterpillar who's stuck for months in the cocoon. It's so uncomfortable in there. Maybe it's claustrophobic, but slowly it starts to shed its skin, and it turns into a butterfly, and it flies and it embraces its freedom. That is what's happening to all of us right now. 2020 has been a very constricting year, just like the cocoon that the caterpillar was in. It's been a constricting year in terms of our freedoms of liberty. Like, you can't go outside, go hug your family. You can't be closer than 6 feet apart. You can't say certain things on social media anymore. Otherwise, the social media platforms will ban you and delete your content. I mean, this is like literally, it's happening before our eyes. And although it can be scary at times and a shock, just know that you already are prepared to deal with everything that's coming. Even all the chaos and the transformation that's going to happen with our economic, our political, our health, our social structures, you're prepared to deal with it all. Why? Because your soul is so smart, and your soul has so much wisdom from all of its previous lifetimes, that you're bringing in that wisdom to share with the planet. And that's why I'm saying it's so important that you specifically are here today, because as we do this global manifesting meditation, we are going to be activating the Earth's grids. So just like you have chakras, Mother Earth has chakras. And I'm also, I love what someone said, is a cosmic revolution. It's a revolution of love. It's a revolution of consciousness. It's also an evolution of consciousness, and that's what's happening, right? As a species, we're evolving. A lot of you guys were saying you're getting ear ringing, you're getting headaches. That is because your body is physically changing. The DNAs that you came with into this planet when you were a baby are now different, because now you are awakened. Now the solar flares are activating your dormant junk DNA. And this is all proven by scientists. There's so many scientists now who are moving away from the traditional constrictive science structures and now moving towards this consciousness space, because we're really realizing how much we don't know, and how we are existing and co-creating this holographic universe. Okay, so there's just so much to share. Adam is saying, I got a lot of ear ringing lately. That that is because the muscles in all of our, if you're getting ear ringing for everyone here, or if you're hearing a static noise, that is because your ears are changing. Your ears, the muscles in your ears, the ear canals are changing because our ears are now becoming more attuned to higher frequencies. Okay, just like we're going from the third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, right? It's a higher frequency, so our ears are getting attuned to hear higher frequencies. Thank you for saying that, Adam, and everyone else who talked about ear ringing, because we're going to be doing chanting today. Sound healing, if you have not tried it before, definitely start making that in addition to your practice, because sound healing is so incredibly powerful. I didn't mean to go into this tangent, but I'll go into this tangent a little bit. So let's talk about sound healing. Why is sound healing so powerful? I'm sure, have you guys heard about, yes, it's going to be recorded. So have you guys heard about Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis? A lot of us lived in Atlantis, and right now we're waking up that consciousness that we had in Atlantis. In Atlantis sunk and was destroyed because they misused power. They misused their power, especially of sound healing. So they created sort of, you can think about it as nuclear energy. Think about the nuclear bombs that we have today. They created that with sound, and they lost control over it, and it destroyed the whole planet. Okay, it destroyed their whole civilization. And so that's why it's important. That's why sound healing is so powerful. It has this amazing capability to change electrons, to change the atomic structure of cells. So when you use sound healing in your meditation practice, or let's say whatever practice that you have, your spiritual practice, which should be happening daily, right? Spirituality is not like, hey, Claudia's having a live, let's go do this. No, your spiritual practice is your life. You are a spiritual being. You are a being of light, and you need to sort of, just like how you brush your teeth and you wash your face, you need to be doing your spiritual practice every day to make sure your energy is high. Okay. One of the things that we're going to do that is we're going to be using alchemy during this meditation, okay? So I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is a scale of consciousness, okay? This is the scale of consciousness. It's what I posted on my Instagram today. This scale of consciousness, okay, this was developed by, actually, let me grab another chart. I think another chart will be easier for you guys to read. So I'm gonna go grab another chart, and you guys just tell me what messages you have been getting in your dreams, okay? And I'll read them in a bit. Okay, so love is power. That's beautiful that Ganesha appeared in your dream last night. That means that he's trying to communicate with you. So definitely communicate with him every day in your meditations. I love Ganesh. He's such a beautiful guide to work with. Okay, so let me show you guys this. So have you guys seen this before? This is the scale of consciousness, okay? This is the scale of consciousness, and it was created, this is science, okay? This is what I'm saying. Science and spirituality are going to be united. It's not going to be separate anymore. So this is the scale of consciousness. It was developed by Dr. David Hawkins. Dr. David Hawkins studied people from all around the world, all walks of life. He studied this for 20 years. He did, I think, 250,000 samples, and this is how he created this chart, okay? So look at this. Look at where love is. Love is at 500 hertz, right? If we are in our meditation together and we're going to manifest love for the planet, the plants, the animals, and all beings on our planet, we're going to be manifesting from this expanded place, okay? If we're going to be manifest, or we're just going to be existing, right, from this space of fear, right? A lot of people are afraid right now. A lot of people are in grieving because of the virus. So many people have died, and so a lot of people are grieving right now. A lot of people are feeling desperate, and a lot of people are just in anger, right? Where a lot of us are in anger because of all the craziness that's happened with the illusion coming to the surface. But the thing is that that's Avatar. So the thing is that when we're resonating in the space of anger, right? Let's be angry at the cabal. Let's be angry at the Illuminati. Let's be angry at these like politicians and everything. If we're angry, right, our energy levels sink to 150 hertz. So you are not gonna be as powerful if you're angry as opposed to when you're in love, when you're in joy, when you're in peace, or when you're in enlightenment, okay? Anger is fine, okay? Anger is a human emotion. We're not meant to suppress our emotions because we're humans, and it's healthy to have these emotions. The part is though that we have to learn how to manage these emotions. So it's okay to be angry at all the stuff that's happening around the world, but we have to transmute that anger into understanding that it's just detoxing, okay? Our world is detoxing, and we are removing all of the illusions, all of the false paradigms that we've been living in. And so as we move from fear, as we move from anger into acceptance, into reason, into love, our power gets stronger, okay? And that's why I wanted to have this meditation with you all today, because there's protests all around the world. In Bangkok, there's thousands of people. Indonesia, Hong Kong, Belarus, Nigeria, Chile, like literally all around the world, there are so many people protesting. Why? Because we're detoxing as a human species. All the corruption is coming up to the surface, okay? Now we can see the corruption, and from this space, now we can cleanse it. Now we can release this corruption. It served its purpose in duality. We no longer need this service to self, paradigms to exist, and now we can create the bridge from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, okay? And the only way that we can do that is through love. We cannot do it through anger. We cannot do it through fear, okay? But the thing about this ascension process is not an individual process. So it's not like I can't just be like, oh, okay, I'm in love. I am unconditionally loving myself. I recognize that everyone else is love and everyone is divine as well. Everyone is one, okay? But I just can't ascend by myself. That's not how this works. We are connected, okay, with every single being on this planet. So that's why this is a collective ascension process, okay? So that's why it's important for you to hold space for the people who are afraid right now. Hold space for the people who are grieving in your houses. Hold space for the people who are anxious and angry, and just hold space for them. Share your love with them. Don't tell them like what you're doing is wrong. No, just allow them to be, right? When you allow them to be, when you are in this space of no judgment, this person is already like expanding their consciousness, because when you're in a space of love, you're resonating here, and when you share this love with someone in grief or someone who's in fear or anger or anxiety, you're gonna lift this person up automatically. You don't even have to say anything, just your own energy vibration, because your heart and your mind are emitting a Wi-Fi signal, okay? So just like Wi-Fi, there's Wi-Fi in your house right now, right? But you can't see the Wi-Fi. You are also generating an electromagnetic current around your body. This has been proven by the Heart Research Math Institute. They've been doing research, and they found that the electromagnetic field of the heart, it extends 6 feet in both directions, okay? So that means that you have a Wi-Fi sort of like current 6 feet to the left, to the right side of you, okay? So what that means is that when you're resonating in a space of love, guess what? your Wi-Fi current gets bigger, okay? Your electricity, your current, your energy field gets bigger. You're no longer small and tiny in fear and anger and shame and guilt, okay? You're up here. You're much higher here. I love what someone just said. Someone just said, hence the 6 feet social distance. That's so amazing that you made that connection. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I mean, and also I just want to point out that the people in power, they have worked with, they have hijacked spiritual symbols, okay? So when you look at the pyramid on the dollar bill, when you look at the all-seeing eye, these symbols have been used by the, by the occult societies, and it's because they know the power of them and they're using them in a negative way. By negative, I mean service to self. They're only using it to serve themselves and not to serve service to others, okay? But this is why we are moving away from service to self, and we're moving towards service to self and others, okay? So it's uniting the divine masculine and divine feminine together. Divine feminine is all about, serving others. Divine masculine is all about serving itself, but we need to create a balance of that, okay? And that's what this 3D to 5D shift is about. It's not about divine feminine, divine masculine fighting. No, it's about them uniting in perfect harmony, okay? That's what this symbol up here represents, the Sri Yantra, okay? So that's why what we're going to do today is the way that we're going to manifest is we're going to manifest it from the highest space possible, from love, okay? Dr. David Hawkins found that this is scientifically proven. You can read his book. It's called Power versus Force, okay? It took him 20 years to research this. In his book, he writes, one person who's resonating at love, okay, someone who's resonating at love, 500 hertz, is the equivalent and can counterbalance the effects of 750,000 people who are resonating below 200 hertz. What's below 200 hertz? Pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame, okay? So that means just one of you guys is affecting 750,000 people who are feeling angry, who are feeling afraid of the transition that we're going to. So that's why I'm so grateful to all of you for showing up, because each one of you is making a 750,000 difference, okay? That is a huge number. I mean, someone do the math, please. Can someone do the math? 260 times 750,000. Can someone do the math and post it in the chat, please? Like, that is just absolutely insane, right? Like how us, a group of conscious, loving people, will literally change the world. And that's possible, okay? That's how powerful you are, and that's how powerful we are together. Okay? So that's us here on this planet, right? Wow. Thank you, Twee. Twee said 195 million. So right now we are going to affect 195 million people. And guess what? I'm going to save this recording on YouTube, and you guys are going to share it with other people. And so we're not just going to affect, how much was it? We're not just going to affect 195 million people. We're going to affect even more, okay? Because that is how powerful we are. When we are no longer bounded by space and time, right? The third dimension is bounded by space and time. As we move towards the fifth dimension, space and time don't work the same way. So that's why we're going to use alchemy in our manifesting meditation today, okay? And that's how we're gonna affect so many people, okay? So before I move forward, I just want to share some information I got from the Arcturians. So the Arcturians are one of the oldest starseed races in the galaxy, in our galaxy, okay? We just had the Arcturian portal this past weekend on October 17th to the 18th, and guess what? We're not alone. The Arcturians were showing me that they are creating, with their spaceships, they are creating sacred geometry grids around our planet, okay? So how can I explain that to you? So this is Mother Earth, okay? this is the moon, but ignore it. Let's pretend this is the earth, okay? So the Arcturians, they're creating these shapes like this. This is the Sri Yantra, this is the Metatron's cube. So they're creating these shapes via energy with their spaceships, okay? The reason why they're doing it, I love it. My third eye is tingling. It's because we're all getting activated right now, you know, even as like, and when I say we speak, I'm not just speaking by myself. Like, I am a channel for many different types of beings. And that's why I refer to everything that I do is as we, because it's not just my work, it's our work. And this platform is also, and again, I just want to stress how grateful I am to all of you showing up, because we couldn't affect 195 million people like we're about to if it wasn't for you showing up. So, you know, thank you. And then just definitely share this with a friend so that we can, you know, share more of this transformation, share more of this light, this healing, this consciousness, and really make this transition to the fifth dimension much smoother. Okay, that's what the whole goal of this meditation is. Okay, so the Arcturians, it's not just conscious light warriors on earth, we're also being supported by ascended masters. There are so many ascended masters coming into our planet right now, like is so many of them, and that's why a lot of you guys are getting messages. Like someone just said they saw Ganesha like in a dream. It's because now we're able to work with so many of them. Okay, so we're getting help from our starseed families, and in our meditation we're going to connect with them as well. So the aliens are using their spaceships to create these sacred geometry shapes on the earth, and what that's doing is that's actually helping to help us to receive more cosmic downloads. So that means that our DNAs are going to activate. It means that Mother Earth is also going to heal herself, because, you know, we as humans, we've destroyed the earth, but she's going to start to heal herself. And so these aliens, they're doing, I'm sure you guys have seen crop circles, right? I'm sure you've seen, go Google it if you haven't, crop circles. They're made by aliens to channel sacred geometry onto our earth, though that's a form of activation. But they're not just doing it on the soil. They're not just doing it on the farmland, they're also doing this on the energetic plane. So like imagine like it's like a holograph around the earth, and that is how powerful, you know, our connection is to these beings. Because like I said, there's this ascension process is inevitable, and the starseed races are here to help us to move into the fifth dimension, and they want to see the earth ascend, right? Because we are their family. We're starseeds. You're an alien, I'm an alien. So it's really about this connection and again, building this harmony, the harmony again. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that. And I also want to talk about like what we're gonna start in a little bit, but I also want to talk about what all the transition that's going to be happening. Like all the political leaders, it's not just Donald Trump. Like there are so many political leaders from around the world who are very polarizing, right? Like these people are very polarizing. You see so many people hating them, so many people loving them. And what we have to do is we have to not get caught up in the game. Okay, this is a giant chess game happening behind the scenes, but we have to be smarter than that. We have to elevate our consciousness. We have to use this awareness, and what we have to do is we really have to step aside and just be in a space of neutrality, not judging anything, because there's a bigger game at play here. There is such a bigger game at play. And when we move into this space of neutrality, I want to read to you guys. So this is from Dr. David Hawkins, from his book, okay, The Scale Consciousness. He's saying that in neutrality, okay, it's your ability to transcend polarization and rigid positions about life. And there is immunization against experiences of defeat, fear, frustration, and your inner confidence blooms. There is no longer an interest in conflict, competition, or guilt. This is the attitude of non-judgmentalism. Okay, so this is what Dr. David Hawkins was saying. Okay, so when we see all the protests happening, you know, it has to happen because the transition has to happen. Okay, and so what we really have to do is we really have to move into the space of neutrality and not judge things. And we just really need to, what we're going to do for this meditation is really just to send light and to send love into the timelines at play. Because I can say Donald Trump will win the election, the 2020 election. I can say Joe Biden will win the 2020 election. You know, I can say that there will be no winner in the election because there's going to be a huge uprising because there was fraud in the election and no one's going to agree on who the winner was, okay? The reason why we can say there are multiple possibilities is because there are different timelines at play. So there is not one timeline. It's not like Donald Trump is going to win, Joe Biden is going to win, no one's going to win, because we as a collective, we decide who wins, not through voting, but through our consciousness. And so that is why it's so important for us to step away and to really just choose the most optimal pathline for society. Choose the most optimal timeline for our ascension, okay? And so that's what we have to do, and that's what we're going to do for our meditation. It is quantum physics. I mean, literally, this is science, but the beautiful part about this is that this is science at work, and we're going to be co-creators with the universe and affect the timeline. So the thing about what's going in this transition period, it's not just 2020, it's going to happen over the next 2 years as well. We're going to see earthquakes, volcanoes, volcanic activity, etc. But the thing is that the tornadoes, the volcanoes, they don't have to be destructive. So if our consciousness as a collective, if our consciousness is high, then we don't have to have something destructive to come and push us, to nudge us into the right direction. No. So the more that humanity's conscious rises, the easier that this transition from the third dimension to the fifth dimension will be, okay? And so let's go ahead and get started for this meditation. I just wanted to explain to you guys what we would do, okay? I wanted to explain logically why we're hosting this meditation. Also, what is the proof that this is actually going to work? The proof is that in 1993, they did an experiment, and there are people practicing meditation in Washington, D.C., and these people, they were meditating, okay? It's not like they were meditating so that there would be less corruption or less crime in Washington, D.C. They were just meditating, okay? But what they found, the scientists found that there was a 24.6% decrease in violent crimes, okay? So this is data. This is from 1993. Going back to 1988, the CIA, they declassified this paper. In 1988, the CIA, they if you read the conclusion of this research paper, and I posted it on Instagram, you can go check it out in my post, they said that intention has an effect on physical matter, meaning that your consciousness, your intention, your manifestation affects the physical plane, okay? A study in 2008 also saw that intentions do affect the material plane as well, okay? So again, as we move towards the third dimension, towards the fifth dimension, there's going to be even more scientific proof of this, because more people are going to be interested in consciousness, etc., okay? So one more thing that we're going to do for our meditation is we're going to be sending love, and we're going to be sending a lot of healing to all of the people who are affected by domestic violence. So October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, but it really is all year round, because the home is such a sacred space. And so we're going to be sending love to all the people who are experiencing that. And with domestic violence, because of the quarantine, the rates have skyrocketed. There's also suicide rates have skyrocketed as well. So in our meditation, we're just going to send healing to anything that needs it. By anything, I mean any beings, but also any plants, any specific areas on Mother Earth that need it, okay? So that is what we're going to do. Okay, so I think we can go ahead and get started. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Of course, there's so much more. Yeah, of course, we're gonna send healing to the children as well. Like, again, the purpose is that we send healing to everything that needs it. Okay, and so the way that this meditation is gonna start off is that we're not going to be able to manifest, and we're not going to be able to heal if we are afraid, if we're angry, or or guilty. Okay, so the way that our meditation is going to go is, first we are going to cleanse ourselves, we're going to heal ourselves, we'll be using alchemy to heal ourselves, and from this space now, after we heal ourselves, so we move from these lower frequencies to these higher frequencies, we'll be able to manifest faster and more powerfully. Okay, so I'm gonna encourage you guys to go grab a crystal. Also, if you have a lighter, if you have a candle and a lighter, that would be good as well. We will light the candle together. Okay, we're gonna be lighting the candle together. Okay, make sure you have water. So make sure you have water. So I want you guys to like drink water before we start, because we are going to be doing alchemy work. So you're gonna feel energy in your body. Okay, so it's very important that you drink water. Also, I'm like super hot, so let me turn on the AC for a second. Honey, can you play the music, please? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to light our candle together. If you don't have a candle, don't worry, I will light this candle for you. Okay, so what crystals do you need for today? I would recommend that you use rose quartz. Any green crystals, any blue crystals will help you a lot. Also, if you have quartz, that will be good as well. I would also recommend that if you have black tourmaline to ground yourself, that would be good as well. Okay? So we're all going to light our candle together. If you don't have a candle, don't worry, I'm lighting this for you. When you light your candle, just set 3 intentions, okay? Set 3 intentions. First, we're gonna light the candle for ourselves, right? For our ascension process to be illuminated. Okay, then we're gonna light a candle for everybody who's watching this now, in the past, and in the future. And so remember, we're working out of space and time now. And so the second intention is to light it for everyone who's listening to this. And then your third intention, it doesn't matter the color of the candle, it doesn't matter, you can use any candle. And then the third intention for lighting your candle is to light it for humanity, all the beings on our planet. Okay, so just set those 3 intentions, and I'm gonna light my candle for you if you don't have a candle. And can you guys let me know in the chat, is the music, is it too high? Is it too low? Can you guys let me know in the chat? Okay, thank you, Super Sayings. Thanks, Elizabeth. You see, you can never make everybody happy. That's another lesson. Never try to please everybody. Some people are saying it's too loud. Some people are saying it's perfect. Okay. Oh, also, honey, can you charge the post because it's low battery? Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so also before we start, I'm going to be if you subscribe to our channel and you comment on any of our videos, we're gonna give away a pyramid to a lucky winner. This is a pyramid that we used for our Starseed ceremony when we went to Mount Shasta. This is an amethyst organite pyramid. So the winner is going to be picked randomly from one of our comments and one of our subscriptions on YouTube. So this crystal will connect you to the portal in Mount Shasta, which is the earth chakra of Mother Earth, and it's also going to connect you with the starseed beings, because this is what we use to in our ceremony to connect with the starseed beings. So all you have to do is you subscribe to our channel and just comment on a video, okay? The contest ends on December 1st, so good luck. So we're going to be just drink some water. We're gonna start in a okay. So we're gonna start off by, let me just give you the layout of the meditation. We're gonna start off with cleansing our crystals. We're gonna cleanse our crystals using chanting. Then we're going to heal our bodies and heal our energy bodies as well using alchemy, from this space of like where our vessels, our hearts, our minds, our spirit are resonating at their highest frequencies. We will be manifesting from that space. Before we go ahead and do our manifest, or after we do our manifesting, we're going to connect with our starseed families so that they help us to boost these manifestations, okay, for our Earth's ascension, okay? Also, just thank you guys so much for joining. Like, seriously, I love that we have 264 people here. We're literally affecting 200 million people, like literally 200 million people when we do the math. So I just want to give you my gratitude for that, because the work that we're doing is so incredibly powerful and our world really, really needs it right now. So we're gonna start off by chanting, okay? So you can actually use chanting to cleanse crystals. Because it's not full moon, we cannot put our crystals outside to cleanse them. So we can cleanse them by chanting, okay? So what we're going to do is just grab your crystals. So grab your crystals, and what you're going to do is you're just going to put them in front of you. And we're going to chant Om 3 times. So Om, okay, 3 times. Thanks for joining us, Dennis. Okay, so take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and we're gonna chant Om together. Breathe in. Om. And now just hold the crystal in your left hand. Okay, you don't have to look at the screen anymore. You don't have to look at the screen anymore. Okay, just hold the crystal in your left hand. If you don't have a crystal, then place both of, actually everyone, we're all gonna place our hands on top of our hearts. Okay? And I want you to sync up your breath to your heartbeat. So take a deep breath in. And gently exhale out. Deep breath in. And gently exhaling out. Now I'm going to invite you to take the deepest breath that you have taken all week. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And then sigh out. Beautiful. Now, if you have essential oils, you can use essential oils now to just open up all your senses. And if you don't have oils, you're just going to stay here with me, and we're going to place our hands on our hearts and continue to take deep breaths. Now I'm going to invite you to visualize that you are sitting inside of a beautiful, shining gold pyramid. So as you visualize this pyramid around you, set the intention that only the highest vibrations for your highest good will come in through this pyramid. And gently exhale out. And now we're going to create another pyramid if you want to. Except this pyramid, you're going to flip it upside down. And you're going to stack it underneath your pyramid so that it's facing the earth. It's like you're creating a diamond. Okay, this is just going to help us get rooted into the earth, to get grounded, and to send our healing to our planet. Taking a deep breath in and gently exhaling out. So it's like there are two pyramids stacked and it's creating a diamond. And now you're setting the intention that all energy that's not for your highest good, all distortions, you're going to ask for all of that to be filtered to the outside of your sacred shape. Taking a deep breath in and gently exhaling out. And now with this breath, you're going to push out space and time. So just visualize that you're pushing space and time out of the way. And that your diamond is now sitting out of space and time. Taking a deep breath in. And gently exhaling out. Now placing your hands on your heart space, I want you to give gratitude for your heartbeat, for this beautiful heart that you were gifted. Just feel your heart pulsating. Feel this power. Because in 2020, we saw so many people lose their lives. And we are this miracle, a living miracle. And just give gratitude for your health now, for your healthy body. Breathing in. And exhale out through your heart space. Now relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your eyes, your jaw, and just sink into your body. This gorgeous, beautiful body. And now connecting with your heart space, you're going to give gratitude for all of your soul family, for everyone on this call, everyone listening to this in the past, in the present, and in the future. Because they're telling you that you are not here alone, that you are supported. You are a part of this soul family that chose to reincarnate at this incredible time in our planet's history. So just give gratitude for everybody right now. And now focusing on your heart space, we're going to call in our cosmic family. So call in your Starseed family. Give them your gratitude for helping you to awaken, for helping you to move through this ascension process in the most graceful, joyful way. And just call them into your shape right now. Set the intention. And you'll feel this lightness all around you. Maybe the temperature will change. Maybe your heart will start to beat faster. And just know that they are with you. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. And exhale out through your heart. And now I'm going to invite you to place your tongue at the roof of your mouth. This is going to help you to create more saliva so that your body has more water, so that the energy can move faster. And you're going to keep your head still, your shoulders relaxed. Move your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and just expand your chest. Take up space. Claim your power. And open up your heart. And relaxing the shoulders. And you're going to look slightly up. Just only moving the eyes, not moving the head. Gently looking up at your third eye, and this is to help you to relax even deeper. Okay, just do what makes you feel comfortable. You can ignore anything that I say. Just always focus on your breath, and then just return back to my voice. Taking a deep breath in, and gently exhaling out. Now focusing on your feet, you start to see roots growing, and these roots are going down through the floor, down into the ground, into the soil, into the mantle of Mother Earth, and you see your roots going down deeper until they reach the core of Mother Earth. And just feel this strong connection to Mother Earth and give her your gratitude for the delicious food, water that you enjoyed today. We're going to breathe in from the core of the earth's grounding energy. Breathe that in. Send it up your spine and up to your crown chakra, 6 inches above your head. And expand this energy outwards. Beautiful. Now focus again on your roots in the core of the earth. Breathe in. And send that energy, that breath up to your crown. And expand, sending this grounding energy to all the cells in our body. Breathing in the earth's heartbeat. Breathe in the earth's heartbeat. Send it up your spine. Send this energy up through your crown. And exhale. And I want you to feel these strong roots. Just visualize yourself as the tree of life. See yourself as this massive, giant, strong tree that's been able to withstand so many storms and transitions. And with these deep, solid foundations, you're going to be able to enjoy stability over the next few years as we transition. Taking a deep breath in. And gently exhaling out. Now we're going to connect with the divine. As above, so below. So we're gonna connect with creation. So just visualize a beautiful gold light coming from source, creation, spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. Breathe in light from that center point. And send this gold cleansing light down your hair. And you see this gold light washing down your forehead, down into your eyebrows. And as this gold light is washing over your body, it's releasing all tensions. It's gently washing away all your fears, your doubts, your anxieties. Breathing in. And send this gold light down through your nostrils, clearing out the nasal passages, removing all toxins. And we're going to breathe in gold light and send it to the throat. And keep sending gold light into your throat chakra. And as you see this gold light infusing your throat, it's washing away your self-doubt, your worries about what people think about you, your fears about speaking your truth, all your anxieties around sharing your opinions and your truth. All of that is being washed away. Now we're going to breathe in gold light. And this time, as you send this gold light into your throat, you're opening up your throat chakra. You're balancing your throat. You're allowing yourself to speak your truth effortlessly, with grace and love. As you feel this gold light massaging your throat, you realize how important your voice is and how you are here, reincarnated on our planet, to share your unique key codes. And just surrender to your power. Surrender to this wisdom and allow it to pour through you effortlessly when you speak. Breathing in gold light and sending it into the heart space. So send it into your heart. And as you see this gold light washing your heart chakra, it's removing all the pain, all the frustration. It's washing away your anxieties about uncertainty. This warm, nourishing gold light is washing away all your grief, all your self-doubts. All blocks around your heart are dissolving with this gold light. Breathing in and exhaling out through the heart space. Now we're going to connect our heart chakra with the heart chakra of Mother Earth. I want you to send love into Mother Earth. Send love to the rivers, the plants, the animals, the mountains, the jungles, the forests, the desert, the Arctic, and as we shine this beautiful gold light from our heart into Mother Earth, we're helping Mother Earth balance herself and heal herself. Now you're going to place one of your hands on your solar plexus. So one hand is on your heart chakra, the other hand is on your solar plexus. Now we're going to breathe in a beautiful gold light and send it down into your solar plexus, which is in your belly button area. As you breathe in this nourishing, warm, bright gold light, it's removing all your self-doubt. It's removing your sense of hopelessness and disempowerment. Just watch all those stories evaporate from your memory field. Breathe in gold light. Sending this light into the solar plexus and removing anything that doesn't serve our highest good. Now you're going to place both of your hands on your solar plexus, and you can place your crystal on your solar plexus as well. And I want you to just sit with your power. Observe how powerful your body feels right now. Because we're ending a 26,000-year-old cycle, we are moving away from being puppets in the game, and we are moving towards sovereignty and freedom. And you have the power to choose whatever timeline you want to exist in. And just feel as if everything in your life is falling into place perfectly, effortlessly. Breathe in. And exhale out. And as you look around you, you see all of us sitting around you. As we acknowledge your power, we acknowledge your light, your authenticity. And as you turn to your left, you acknowledge that person's light and their power. And you see how we can all embrace this power in perfect harmony together. Now we're going to send this feeling of power to all of the people protesting right now. May they feel protected, safe, powerful. And we're going to send this to all of the people who are struggling with anxiety, fear, depression in these challenging times. May they feel this power. Share this with 5 people that you know, or 3 people who you know who are struggling. And we're gonna share this feeling of safety, of empowerment with all of the people around the world who are experiencing domestic violence. May they know their worth. May they feel safe and supported. And we're gonna share this love. And we're going to ask all our angels, our spirit guides, our star family who is here with us to send light to them, to their situations, so that their situations may change in the most optimal way possible. And may they remember that they are enough and they are powerful. Breathing in, and exhale out through your solar plexus. Now we're going to share this power, this love, this safety, this security with all of the people who are experiencing human trafficking. May they feel powerful, safe, secure. And let's ask all our spirit guides, our star families, our ancestors, to end all of the karmic cycles that they may be entangled in. And may the situations that they're in be optimized in divine timing for each of their highest good. Take a deep breath in and exhale out through your heart space. Now you're going to place both of your hands on your heart again, or you can place one hand on the heart and one hand on the solar. Take a deep breath in and exhale out through your heart space. And I want you to shower yourself with love. To remember that you are powerful. You are divine. Just as how you admire your spirit guides, they admire you too. And they are asking you to honor yourself. Honor the light that you have. So shine yourself with this unconditional love. Feeling whole. Feeling this oneness with everybody who's listening to this, in the past, in the present, and in the future. With all the plants, all the animals, all the beings on our planet. Remembering our connection. Breathe in. And exhale out through your heart space. Now we're going to send love to all the politicians, to all the people in power, to the military, to the police. We're going to send them this unconditional love so that they remember that we are them and they are us. And that they don't need to fight. They don't need to be afraid of losing power. And just share this love unconditionally with them. Breathing in and exhaling out through the heart space. Now, we're going to send our light into the energetic grids that the Starseeds created for us with their spaceships. So just visualize yourself sending light into the sacred geometry grids around our planet. So you can visualize crop circles surrounding the Earth, and they're shining bright with these luminescent colors. And just shine them with your light because you're activating them as well. And as you shine your light into these sacred geometry grids, you're activating them so that they may bring in more fifth dimensional consciousness into our planet. Just the perfect amount at the perfect times. Breathing in and exhaling out. We're going to end this meditation by giving ourselves a little massage. So keep your eyes closed. You're just going to rub yourself, give yourself a hug, give yourself a massage. Keep your eyes closed. And just send yourself this love. And massage your shoulders. And just remind yourself that the world's problems are not on your shoulders only. There are so many people and beings from all around the cosmos and all dimensions helping us. So just breathe out all that pressure. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize our planet. Visualize 3 months. So visualize December 31st, 2020. And we're going to send light into the next 3 months of our collective timeline. And as we send light, we're going to set the intention that this light is optimizing all events on our planet that are affecting the collective. And as we send light into the future, we're removing any distortions and easing any tensions that are not necessary for the collective's highest good. Shining light so that this transition is smooth, peaceful, and joyful. And lastly, we're going to send light to all the people who have lost a loved one this year. And send light to all of those souls that have lost their lives and have transitioned onto the spirit plane. And just set the intention that those who have transitioned over, may they be where they are meant to be for their highest and greatest good. And those who have not made it there, we're just gonna shine light so that they may go to where they need to go. Beautiful. Breathing in and exhaling out. Breathe in and out. Now we're going to breathe in a gold light from the top of our heads. Send this gold light spinning down your spine and down into the earth. And you're going to place your crystal aside. You're going to keep your eyes closed. And we're going to rub our palms together. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. Just rub your palms together so that you're creating heat. And once you feel that heat in between your hands, you're going to place your hands on top of your eyes. Taking deep breaths. Sending this heat, this energy, this healing into all the cells in our body. Giving gratitude to our spirit guides, our cosmic family, and to ourselves. And we're going to set the intention that we're going to get more signs tonight while we sleep and in our meditations and for the rest of this week. Take a deep breath of this knowingness and exhale air. So whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and just very slowly, very gently move your fingers, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, take deep breaths and gently open your eyes. You can move your head from side to side, move your spine, rotate your spine from side to side. And it's very important that all of you drink water. It's so important that you drink water. So take a sip of water. I have no idea how long that was. Oh wow, Kim, you're totally right. So the solstice is literally 3 months away. I didn't even plan that. Like my higher self planned it, I guess. My higher self always makes me do meditations during astrological events that I don't even know about. That's so awesome. Yeah, we've been together for 88 minutes. I love that. 88 showing up again, that number of abundance. And that's exactly what this is. We're moving from scarcity, from lack into abundance. And the fifth dimension is not something that is going to happen for the collective in the until like a few years, but it's already happening for us individually. So let me know in the chat what you experienced. Let me know what you saw, what you heard, what you felt, any messages that you got. Oh, Chantel said, I feel so powerful. Emily said 1001 Eastern Standard Time. I love it. That's so awesome. I love that so much. Feeling the beauty in the world and in everyone who did this with you. Thank you. My left ear felt hot and intense. I love that. I barely even rubbed my hands together with a little friction and they got very hot. That's because we were like working with energy. We were getting activated. So peaceful and grounding. My crystals are burning hot. I felt pressure on my chest and strong vibration, feeling so full of love. Felt tingles, gratitude. Loud and clear message to shine your light and you will find your path. I cried a lot. So Jasmine, I think you're crying for the people. So it's like, as empaths, we absorb people's emotions and we help to transmute it. So definitely, if you cried, everyone should drink 3 times more water than you normally drink for the next 3 days. Okay? And that's very important. I felt coldness when I asked for my star family to join me. Aaron, I felt that too. Hey, Aaron. Throat chakra is pulsating. When I was sending light in the sacred geometry, my whole body was trembling. I'm a frontline soldier of love. That's awesome. I love that. I felt everyone's love. Thank you all so much for sharing this experience and being here. Definitely, Kate. Self-healing is for everyone. Yes, it really is. Throat chakra. I loved connecting with so many beautiful souls, beautiful emotions. Thank you. A male spirit guide gave me a gift in my hand, but not to open it yet. That's beautiful. My ears started ringing every time you mentioned spirit. Lots of pulsations and tingles. Started almost crying at the end when we put our hands over our eyes. I was giving an envelope of love and was told I would receive the message in my dreams. That's awesome. Yeah, I would recommend that all of you guys put a notebook next to your bed, because you're going to be getting a lot of messages in your dreams. Like, I've been getting woken up every single night, and that's not something that normally happens to me. So I'm sure it'll start happening to you guys too if it hasn't already. I got reassurance that everything is going to be okay. I cried so hard for the domestic violence part. My heart poured out. So it's likely that you were clearing that also for your ancestors. So I feel like you were carrying some of that in your ancestral line. So that's good that you cleared it for them as well. Lots of purple and orbs surrounding me with eyes closed. That's awesome. So before, I'm gonna keep reading, but before, I know people have to leave because it's kind of late. Drink 3 times more water than you normally do over the next few days. Also, write down your dreams. Like, that's very, very important. We're gonna be hosting a full moon ceremony for Halloween. I am so excited. The full moon this year is on Halloween, so I'm so excited for that. That meditation is going to be on Zoom, and you guys can join that meditation in the link in our bio on Instagram, or Honey's gonna also put it here in the chat. So for this meditation, we're going to be connecting with our ancestors, because there's a lot around Halloween time, like October 27. The veil between the different dimensions gets thinner, and that's why it's a good time to connect with our loved ones who've passed on, because our ancestors are also spirit guides. Like, they are no longer like your family members as you remember them on earth. Then they have so much wisdom because now they're living in another dimension. So I'm super, super excited for it. It's going to be on October 29th, which is a Thursday, and the reason why I'm not doing it on Halloween is because I want you guys to listen to our meditation for the 3 days straight until Halloween, so you get the most benefit, because I'm going to be teaching you how to connect directly with your ancestors. Also, for that meditation, usually when you're working with the moon, you want to make sure that you work with the full moon before it's completely full, and the moon is full on October 31st at 12:31 p.m. PST. So it's better to work with it before it's completely full, because then you have more light to work with. Okay, so that is going to be on. You can click the link in our bio. to join that. It's not going to be on YouTube, it's going to be on Zoom, so it's going to be really awesome because it's the first time we've had a full moon on Halloween, I think since 1942, so I'm super excited for that. It's going to be a very powerful ceremony, something like this, but except it's going to be more personal, where we're going to be breaking karmic cycles and healing our ancestral lineage. So my family has struggled with alcoholism. I struggle with alcoholism. So I'm going to be focusing a lot during this full moon to really clear that, the lessons, you know, and the roles that, you know, the male side of my family has had to work with and learn through alcohol. And so this is what we can do. We can heal our ancestors in the past, and we can also heal our children who are not even born yet, our great grandchildren, because we're breaking those karmic cycles and breaking that you know, that cord in a sense. So I'm super excited for that. So if you guys want to join that, it's in the link in our bio on Instagram. Also, just remember to subscribe, and subscribe, and someone's gonna win this pyramid. So just subscribe, comment on one of our videos. Every comment that you make is one entry, and there's unlimited entries, so you can comment more to increase your chances of winning. Also, I just want to say again, thank you all so much for joining us today. I know there could be a million other things that you could be doing, and I'm so grateful for your energy, your light, and I'm just really grateful that you took the time to be here to heal the world, because that's literally what we did. We activated the energy grid above the earth as well, so that was really awesome. And so, you know, I really appreciate like your thanks, but with like, this wouldn't have been possible without me, and it would not have been possible without you, you know, so it takes all of us to make this happen. So I'm super grateful for all of you for making this a reality. And so next Wednesday, I'll probably be doing a YouTube live to talk about the full moon and how you can work with the full moon. I'll be sharing some tips, especially because this full moon is on Halloween, so it's going to be super special. Oh, that's cool. My cheeks are glowing. I love that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when we were doing the healing, I felt so many spirits around us, and I literally saw us up in the cosmos, and we were surrounded, like literally surrounded by so many beings of light. Like, there were so many angels, so many spirit guides all around us, and it was so beautiful. So I'm happy that we all got to experience that together. Yeah, there was a lot of violet light, Kim. I saw violet light, and then I saw bluish type of light. And whenever you see that bluish light, it means that it's the light of creation, and it's like optimizing everything. Yes, that's right. Light warriors united. There is nothing more powerful than us being united, and that's exactly why they want to divide us. That's exactly why they're creating all these fake stories, all this fake news, because they want us to fight against each other. Because when I say I'm a man, you're a woman, I'm gay, you're straight, when I say I'm from New Zealand, you're American. Whenever we create these divisions, I'm Buddhist, I'm Christian, like, we are dividing ourselves when we are literally one human race. Okay, we are one human race, and they know that, and that's why they want to divide us. So just remember to always like embrace the fact that you are love, and everyone around you is love, and move into this space of non-judgment, because that is when everything is going to shift. And the more that we move into the space of not judging others and not judging ourselves, that's when the fifth dimension is going to manifest even faster. Okay, and we're gonna see the Matrix collapse before our eyes. And also, guys, Matrix 4 is coming out, so that's coming out around the solstice next year. And you know, like, there are so many codes that are coming into our planet, so many downloads, so many synchronicities, and there is no better time to be alive right now. And just remember that. I know it's difficult at times, especially getting triggered by the news, getting triggered by people who, you know, are denying what's happening, or people who are in depression. I know it's tough, but just know that you need to honor your light, and you need to just take the space that you need, and just know that everything that's meant to be will happen. When we talk about the cabal, you know, the deep state, the Illuminati, all of that, they actually have time traveling technology because they connect with other starseed races. Okay, and they have technology that they're able to see into the future, and they have seen that Ascension happens and the light warriors win. Okay, but it's in their nature to play their role, right? That's why we were sending them love. We're sending love to the Draconians, the Greys, the Illuminati, the Cabal, because they're just playing a role in this whole big game of schemes. So it's not about blaming good versus bad. It's more about uniting that and being like, okay, we're done playing those games and we're here to expand and evolve. Okay, it's no longer about extremes and polarizing, like you're right, I'm wrong, etc. No, it's more about expanding together and really creating a new earth, creating a golden age, and tapping into that unlimited power that all of us have and that abundance that we keep seeing. Okay, so I'm gonna go have dinner now. I also recommend that you guys eat something light, maybe nuts or something, and hold black crystals to help you to ground into your body. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your light with me and with everyone in this world. And I love you guys so much, and I really honor each of your divinities. So I hope you all have an incredible rest of your night. Remember to join us next Wednesday on YouTube Live. I'm going to be talking about the full moon and Halloween, and I'll also be talking about, and you can join our full moon ceremony on Halloween, and you can join that in the link in our bio. Okay, love you guys, have a beautiful night, bye.